Good evening all, I'm Aditi Lamba and welcome to this Tuesday's South Asian News edition of Vision of Asia. Bringing much activity from the diaspora, we are looking at this week, kicking off dialogues and discussions on community service and civic responsibilities. Also a huge focus on education and empowerment through the works of several nonprofits and national organizations. Welcoming April, we look forward to covering numerous events and festivities this spring season, along with a continuous display of South Asian political, social and cultural activities and events. Do reach us on events@itvgold.com if you or your organization is presenting their views on South Asian sentiments and actions this month. We hope to engage ourselves and bring you all important highlights from our community. With that, let's begin tonight's episode of Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community, beginning with the look at the headlines. Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce hosts Networking Night Business Diversity Inclusion in New Jersey. Facts and information on Medicaid for Indian seniors, Edison Adult Care. ITV Gold exclusive Sudhamini Dance Academy featuring Sudha Grover in New Jersey. More right after a short break. Stay with us in Vision of Asia, Voice of the Community. We'll be right back. Welcome again, I'm Aditi Lamba and you are watching Vision of Asia, South Asian News segment. Beginning the show today, let's take a look at the very popular Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce, who recently hosted its networking night, inviting Chamber's members and the greater community of South Asian businesses and entrepreneurs. The Chamber has been successful in providing an all-inclusive platform for South Asian businesses in New Jersey, increasing connectivity, networking, and resources amongst members from the diaspora. This networking night of the Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce saw presentations from key businesswomen leaders on topics on small and big business interaction, diversity in the business industry, and its inclusion. Let's take a look at what the members and other key individuals had to say about the Chamber and its increasing role in strengthening the very growing business Indian community of New Jersey. Let's take a look at some highlights.
Tonight we talked about our diversity and inclusion, our goal for the next 25 years. We are celebrating 25 years of the Asian Indian Chamber of Commerce. Tonight we had some great speakers, somebody from the state of New Jersey to talk about supply diversity and inclusion. We had Elaine McLean that spoke about why it's important for small businesses to work with larger businesses. And we also had Stephanie Burrows that spoke about why it's important for larger businesses and governments to work with small businesses. The state is looking for minority, diverse businesses. And this is the first time ever. And everyone here are so lucky to be here because we have people that's going to explain to you why it's important for you to be part of New Jersey and be a small business and be able to have the opportunity to work with larger businesses and the state.
We spoke here about the process, the certification process, and then we had two outside guests to talk about the importance of getting certified and registered so that the larger firms and the governmental agencies and the federal firms and the Fortune 500 and the Fortune 100 firms can find your small business. So we're looking forward to promoting this topic from now all the way through the 25th anniversary of the AICC in September, when we will have a full day procurement, minority, diversity, inclusion expo. The first step is getting certified with the state. Becoming certified as a minority business here is nice, but it's not wonderful in New Jersey. But what I tell my clients, SBE is more important, more valuable than in this state than you will find the MBE and the WBE at this time. So it's important to do both because, again, when you start to register as a minority supplier on some of these websites with the big Fortune 100, Fortune 500 firms, that's when they're going to want to know, has your state already vetted you out as a true woman-owned business or minority-owned business. If you've been in business 2 years and you've been able to understand the whole bidding and procurement process, it's time for you to move on to the feds. Okay, it's time for you to move on to the feds. And when that happens, then you will get tons of opportunities to work with the big firms in the country, the big agencies in the country.
It was really very encouraging for small business and minority business enterprises. I must applaud Preeti Pandya Patel, the president, by bringing Dr. Burrows. She provided a lot of good insight, and encouragement and excitement that there is a lot of business opportunity in state of New Jersey among 21 counties, and also through Fortune 500 companies, that a lot of our small business owners, whether they are in construction, supply, manufacturing, IT, healthcare, they should reach out and register themselves as a minority business enterprise, small business enterprise, or women business enterprise. And they should also really tap into that business.
And I'm excited about being here, and what's really incredible is the fact that I'm running into people that I haven't seen in years. So this is really an exceptional opportunity to be here. I want to just shout out to my friend Elaine McLean, who's the Regional Director of the Small Business Development Centers for Middlesex County, and she's the reason why I'm here tonight. So I'm very thankful and grateful for the opportunity. I am a speaker, trainer, workshop facilitator, and I'm also a coach and an author of the book, Dating Your Business Prospect. And it's all about practical strategies for successful matchmaker meetings. So if you're a business owner, those matchmaker meetings are extremely important to you. Every single business owner should be talking to people, should be in front of a group speaking. I don't care if it's a meetup group, if it's at another chamber, wherever it is, you need to be speaking. You are all speakers. If you don't speak up, who's going to know who you are and what you do and how well you do? That's your way of finding out what opportunities are available to you. Because here's the thing. With the government, they are much more transparent. It's ridiculous. I find so much information online. I know where to go to find that information. There's tons of information online.
And I have with me Sam Tully from NVE Bank. Sam, how are you doing?
I'm doing great tonight, thank you. It's a great event. Wonderful to be here.
Sam, how long have you been a member of the AICC?
I actually am not a member of this group. I'm a newbie. I just came tonight for the first time.
Awesome. Sam, I would like to tell you and all other newbies who are watching us that we have a special going on. If you sign up for the entire year, you get like 6 months of networking nights free till June. So what are your plans of like joining? Do you plan to join?
I give it very serious consideration.
Next month, we meet on the fourth Wednesday of each month. And we want everyone to come out to meet and to network and to build relationships with people, with small businesses and large businesses, and to grow their business. We're having our conference, expo, and gala on September 20th, and we would like to invite everyone at ITV Gold to come out and join us there.
We now have an educational yet a very interesting feature representing the needs and comfort of senior adult South Asian community of New Jersey. As a state, New Jersey houses a large portion of South Asian seniors, making it a home for ethnic communities and diversity across the state. With that, the growing number of seniors in the community often require a certain care and access to resources and the Indian culture while they assimilate their lives into their new adopted country. Bringing us an insight into resources and benefits of Medicaid and the adult care centers, we have tonight a special session with members from the Edison Adult Daycare in New Jersey.
Medicare is a federal government program of benefits for the senior citizens 65 complete over and who has completed minimum 40 quarters his or her tax return. Minimum 40 quarters जिसके पास है उसको 65 उम्र पूरी होने तब मिलता है और उनको क्लेम करने के लिए 65 की उम्र में 3 महीना बाकी है तब उसको क्लेम करना पड़ता है. He can apply online also, he can apply personally also. इसका मीनिंग ऐसा नहीं है कि वो पार्ट ए का प्रीमियम कोई भरता है, कोई उसको चुकाता है. फेडरल गवर्नमेंट सब जिसका माफ है सबका प्रीमियम चुकाता है हर मंथ. There are two parts in Medicare. Part A is a health hospital insurance, Part B medical insurance. Part A का मंथली प्रीमियम 1919 में पर मंथ $437 है. लेकिन जिसने 40 क्वार्टर्स पूरा किया है, 40 और ओवर, उसको पार्ट ए का प्रीमियम नहीं चुकाना पड़ता, वो फ्री पार्ट ए मिलता है. और पार्ट बी का प्रीमियम इस साल में 2019 में पर मंथ $135.50 है.
What is the condition to get the Medicaid? Those who have got already green card and Medicaid and more than 65 years.
जो 65 ओवर है और इनकी इनकम कम है, कम मीन्स जो नेशनल पॉवर्टी लाइन है 150% को उसके कम है, जिसके उसको मेडिकेड मिल सकता है. और इसके लिए पर्सन को क्लेम करना पड़ता है. जो क्लेम करे तब उनकी इनकम पूछते हैं. जो इनकम सिंगल की पर मंथ 771 से कम है तब उसको मेडिकेड मिल सकता है. और कपल है, दोनों को मिलकर, एक की हो और दोनों की हो, टोटल मिलकर 1157 से कम है, उसको मेडिकेड मिल सकता है.
This particular program, Adult Day program, is eligible for all Medicaid clients, and especially who have multiple disease states like arthritis, dementia, diabetes, and it is one of the finest programs which the state is doing it, because they all come here and they mingle around, and there is so much to do in a daycare. Especially Edison daycare is in the heart of Indian community, and it is one of the finest daycare, 5-star facility which has a beautiful banquet facility, and the state has approved in this banquet facility Edison Adult Daycare, and I'm very thankful for that. I also want to thank the editor and the owner of ITV Gold, Mr. Sudhir Parikh, who's a doctor, and he is also a very well-known figure in our Indian community, Dr. Sudhir Parikh, for having Raja Bhatti to come here and do this interview for Medicare and Medicaid requirements. Thank you.
सर्विसेज के साथ साथ ये छोटी छोटी जानकारियाँ बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होती हैं सारे बुज़ुर्गों को ये जानने के लिए कि ये क्या चीज़ है. बड़े कन्फ्यूजन में होते हैं, उन लोगों को एग्जैक्टली पता नहीं होता है, तो ये सारा गाइडेंस हमारे यहाँ पे दिया जाता है. इस गाइडेंस के अलावा जो बाकी सर्विसेज हैं, मेडिकल सर्विसेज विच आर द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट, विच वी गिव हेयर अलॉन्ग विद द एक्टिविटीज़. सारी ट्रिप्स होती हैं, फील्ड वर्क होता है, फील्ड ट्रिप्स होती हैं. तो ये छोटा सा प्रोग्राम जो हमारा कहलाता है, ये छोटा सा नहीं है, ये बियॉन्ड छोटा से के हो गया है आजकल, और हमारी कम्युनिटी में बुज़ुर्गों के लिए एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा हो गया उनके लाइफ का. और मुझे लगता है कि आपने आज जो देखा, जोसेफ परमार इन्होंने हमको जो थोड़ा सा इनलाइटन किया मेडिकेड और मेडिकेयर के बारे में. मेडिकेयर इज़ अ डिफरेंट पार्ट, बट हमारा जो प्रोग्राम है विच इज़ फंडेड बाय मेडिकेड, यदि आप लोगों के पास मेडिकेड है तो ये प्रोग्राम फ्री अवेलेबल है आप लोगों के लिए. पर बहुत से लोग जो इस प्रोग्राम में नहीं आते मेडिकेड, हम लोग कोशिश करते हैं कि उनको मेडिकेड, यदि वो एलिजिबल है उस कैटेगरी में, तो हम लोग उनको मेडिकेड दिलाने में भी हेल्प करते हैं. उनके सारे पेपर वर्क जो वो लोग समझ नहीं पाते हैं, घर से उनको इनफ हेल्प नहीं मिल पाती है, तो ये सारी हेल्प हमारे सोशल वर्कर यहाँ पे करते हैं और उन्हें हर फील्ड में गाइड किया जाता है। तो ये प्रोग्राम बहुत अच्छा है और मैं आप सबको वेलकम करती हूँ कि आप यदि ये अपॉर्चुनिटी पाते हैं, यदि आपके पास मेडिकेड है तो आइए हमारे एडिसन एडल्ट डे केयर सेंटर में और हम लोगों को आजमाइए और हमें गारंटी है कि आपको बहुत खुशी होगी।
It's time for another show break. Stay with us in Vision of Asia. We'll be right back. And welcome again. You are tuning to Vision of Asia, bringing you prime South Asian highlights from all across. We now have an exclusive ITV Gold dance feature presenting you the growing South Asian performance arts across tri-state and its impact in enhancing South Asian culture and heritage amongst young generations. Tonight we present you an insight into the Sudhamini Dance Academy featuring founder and artistic director Sudha Grover. Founded in 1985, the Sudhamini Dance Academy has been a pioneer in Indian classical and traditional dance forms, a recipient of numerous awards and appreciation over the years. Also presenting the popular forms of Bollywood and other folk Indian dance forms, the Dance Academy has dedicated itself to retaining the authenticity and essence of Indian performance arts. Let's take a look at what Sudha Grover shared with ITV Gold.
It has been here since I started it in 1985 and specifically this location in 1994. It's been a long journey but a very exciting one, and I have thoroughly enjoyed teaching the children, participating in competitions, several charity shows, doing our own shows and several community events. I specialize in Odissi dance, which is a classical Indian dance, one of the 7 classical dances, which I learnt in India from my Guruji, Guru Hare Krishna Behra. And when I came here, I used to be called for performances, and some parents saw me and mothers were like, please teach our children. So I started teaching with just a very few students at home in 1985, and slowly, just by itself, it grew by word of mouth. So I was teaching Odissi, but then down the road, Bollywood songs became very exciting, and to keep the children interested in our art form, in our beautiful art form, I combined Odissi and some other classical forms like Kathak and sort of put it in Bollywood and made it more interesting. And so I've been here and I teach Odissi and both Bollywood just to keep the children interested. In Odissi, of course, I also train the children very rigorously. Some of them, many of them rather, do their Manch Pravesh, which is similar to Arangetram, what's called in Bharatnatyam. So many of them keep that interest. They slowly enjoy getting into it. They learn a lot about our culture. It's a subtle way of learning about Indian religion, Indian music, Indian art, Indian culture, and if they stick to it, which really parents really appreciate it, once they are done with it, they truly appreciate the beauty of this wonderful dance. We, of course, like I said earlier, I keep doing Bollywood as well, just to keep the interest going so that they can relate to it, that classical is not so hard, and they slowly grow to love it. So we do our lot of shows. At the end of every year, I do an annual show in which the children showcase what they've learned through the year. So it would be both classical. So our first half has usually classical Odissi, and then the second half we have some Bollywood songs. So then everybody, the public, can enjoy it too. So apart from my annual show, we'll do several charities throughout the year, like March of Dimes, WRG. So where we just showcase 5 or 6 dances for the people, and we entertain them, and just give them a little bit of knowledge about our culture background. Especially we're going to Jewish nursing homes, so they're very unaware of the Indian culture, so it's an education for them. And for my children, it's a giving back to the society. They learn, that what they are seeing in the nursing home is just the other side of the coin. People are sick, and when we bring this joy in their hearts for just 1 hour, they are so thankful and appreciative. And children learn to do some community service. So this is a great way of, combining art and dedication, and learning to dedicate something, combining discipline and dedication with art.
I've been going to Sudhamini Dance Academy since I was 5 years old, and I love it there, and it's so much fun to dance with her. And before, I used to like Bollywood more, but now I like classical more. I originally went there, I quit, and I went to a different dance academy, but I realized that I didn't like the way that they taught compared to how Sudha auntie taught. And her teaching, it's such, she teaches you about the culture of the dance, she teaches you how to properly do it, and she makes it really fun for you. And so it's just a great experience for everyone to try.
And I've been with Sudhamini Dance Academy for a long time now. I started in 7th grade, and I enjoy working with Sudha auntie a lot. She's a very patient teacher. She loves to teach us the meaning of the dances we are doing, whether it be classical or semi-classical or even Bollywood. And she is open to new ideas. She always mixes together Bollywood with classical to create entirely new items that audiences love. And I enjoy watching her passion for dance grow as the days go by.
And what I love about Sudha auntie is that she always focuses on the art of the dance. It's not about, even though we do Bollywood, it's not about the commercial aspect. We focus on the art and the form and the story and the history. And that all comes together to create such beautiful pieces that, I honestly enjoy it so much.
We are so blessed that Sudha ji has been a teacher, a guru for our children from many, many years. Our group is a senior group for Sudha ji this year, but eventually Sudha ji started her dance career in US in 1984, where she performed in front of around 400 to 500 people, and that went on up till many, many years. In 1985, she started the studio by the name of Sudhamini Dance Academy, where she started training the little ones with her skills of Odissi, the cultural dance form of India. She has been with the children. It's awesome. We are so blessed for having her in our children's life. And thank you, Sudha ji. Thank you so very much for having our children, giving those wings to them, dreams to them, and being there for them all the time. Thank you.
A community announcement. On a somber note, we announce the demise of Dr. Pramod Vyas, an educator, writer, and well-known international public relations professional. A doctorate in international relations from the American University in Washington, D.C., Dr. Pramod Vyas went on to work on the Capitol Hill during John F. Kennedy administration, playing a key role that opened several doors for highly educated South Asians to emigrate to the U.S. His career as a well-known figure in the field of international public relations spanned 5 decades. He will be remembered forever for his formidable learning and biting wit while debating topics of U.S. and Indian politics and foreign policy. His son is renowned Indian-American TV journalist Mr. Rohit Vyas. Our condolences for the entire Vyas family and friends. This is all for our South Asian news segment for tonight. Email us on events@itvgold.com or follow us on Facebook @itvgold. You can also now subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch many of our popular shows for free. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Vision of Asia and I am Aditi Lamba. Take care and be well.